Welcome back to my computer learning series. Learning computer with seeing the beautiful sights of Indian village. Jai Shri Ram, Jai Vijayangwali, Om Namah Shivaya. Now the word is memory dump. Contents of memory duplicated on another storage device or printed on a printer. Memory management, a module of an operating system that take care of main memory for overall system performance. It keeps track of free and occupied parts of memory, allocates memory to processes when they need it, and deallocates when they no more need. Memory partition. In a multi-programming system, the area occupied by each job residing simultaneously in the main memory. Menu, a list of processing choices displayed on the screen from which a user may select. Menu bar, a menu in which options are displayed on a horizontal bar, usually at the top of the screen, displayed across the screen. Message. In object-oriented programming, message serves as the mechanism to support communication between objects. Merging utility, a file utility that combines records of two or more ordered files into a single ordered file. Single ordered file. Message protocol. In object-oriented programming, the entire collection of methods of an object is called its message protocol or message interface. Microwave system. A data transmission media that uses very high frequency ratio signals to transmit data through space. It is a type of wireless communication. However, at microwave frequencies, electromagnetic waves cannot bend or pass obstacles like tall buildings or hills. Hence, transmitter and receiver of a microwave system mounted on a very high towers should be in line of sight. Microsecond, 1 millionth of a second. Microprocessor, an IC chip that contains all the circuit needed to perform arithmetic logic and control functions, core activities of all computers on a single chip. Microprogram, firmware programs residing in a read-only memory. They deal with low-level machine functions and are essentially substitutes for additional hardware. Microkernel, the technology that allows operating system to be modeled and designed in a modular fashion. Microcomputer, the smallest category of computer fabricated using a microprocessor and other integrated circuits, namely a ROM, RAM and input-output interface chips. Microcode, the very basic directions that tell the central processing unit how to execute an instruction located in control unit. Micro flow chart, a flow chart with more details. It is also called a detailed flow chart. Metropolitan area network, MAN, MAN, metropolitan area network. Networks that share some of the characteristics of both LAN and WAN. They usually interconnect computers spread over a geographical area of about 50 kilometers. Message switching, a data communication method in which data, that is message, to be sent is first appended with destination address and then sent across the network to its destination. Message, a key element of object oriented paradigm, similar in use to function calls. Messages are requested to perform an operation on a instantiated object. Method, in object oriented programming, a method of an object defines the set of operations that the object will execute when a message corresponding to the method is received by the object. Middleware, middleware, a separate software layer that acts as a glue between the client and server parts of an application and provides a programming abstraction as well as masks the heterogeneity of the underlying networks, hardware, and operating systems from the application programmers. Millisecond, 1,000th of a second is called millisecond. Min term, a Boolean quantity consisting of all terms ANDed together. Any combination 2 to the power n for n variables. Any combination of terms and complements is permissible provided all are included in term. MIPS, millions of instructions per second, MIPS, MIPS. Mnemonic, MNEMONIC, any kind of mental trick used to help us remember. Mnemonic. For example, a computer may be designed to interpret the machine code of 1111 binary as subtract operation, but it is easier for a human being to remember it as a sub. Mobile computing, wireless computing system that support mobility of computing equipment which user use to access the resources associated with a wireless network. It enables mobile users to access information from anywhere and at any time, also known as nomadic computing. Mobile radio network, a wireless networks which employ narrow bands for creating mobile radio network infrastructure. Multi-core processor, It is a new approach for building faster processor. A multi-core processor chips has multiple cooler running more energy efficient processing cores instead of one increasingly powerful core. The multi-core chips do not necessarily run as fast as the highest performing single core models, but they improve overall performance by handling more work in parallel. For instance, a dual core chip running multiple applications is about 1.5 times faster than a chip with just one comparable core. Multi-access bus network, a network in which a single transmission medium is shared by all nodes. Multi Multi-threading, a popular technology that is used to improve application performance through parallelism. Multi-threading, MS-DOS, stands for Microsoft Disk Operating System, a single-user operating system that was popularly used for personal computer in 1980s. Mouse, a small handheld input device that serves as an effective point and draw device in today's computers. Motherboard, main circuit board of a computer system. It has CPU chip, random chips, IO handling chips, ROM chips, etc. mounted on it, also known as system board. Monitor, a popular object device used for producing soft copy output. It displays the output on a screen. Modulator, demodulator, modem, devices used to convert digital signals to analog form at sending in and back to the digital form at receiving in when an analog communication channel is used for data communication. Modulation techniques for converting techniques of converting a digital signal to its analog form. Three forms of modulations are amplitude modulation AM, frequency modulation FM, and phase modulation PM. Modularity, a key element of object-oriented paradigm, which defines the unit of reuse. These units group abstractions together. Multitasking, current execution of multiple jobs, often referred to as a task of same user in a single user system. Multiprogramming, interleaved execution of two or more different and independent programs by same computer. Multiprocessor, a computer system consisting of two or more central processing units under a common control. Multiplexing, method of dividing a physical channel into multiple logic channels to enable a number of independent signals to be transmitted on it simultaneously. Multiple inheritance. In object-oriented programming, inheritance need not get limited to one parent class. A child class can inherit from multiple parent class. This is called multiple inheritance. Multimedia presentation. A multimedia application that enables a presenter to explain a subject matter more effectively than conventional presentation to an audience because it enhances a person's comprehension capability. Multimedia computer system, a computer systems having the capability to integrate two or more types of media. text, animation, audio, video, and graphics for the purpose of generation, storage, representation, manipulation, and access of multimedia information. Multimedia books, a multimedia application in education sector that uses audio, animation, and video in entire text and a still image of printed books and provide better understanding of the subject matter. Multi-hoop wireless network. Wireless network designed to provide wireless communication capability in an environment where there is no wired infrastructure, yet connectivity must be maintained among users who can move around arbitrarily and can at times not be in direct transmission range of each other. Multimedia. Use of more than one media such as text, graphics, audio, video, animation for information presentation. With this, I end this lecture, and I think you have enjoyed this lecture, that is seeing the beautiful sights of Indian village, learning computer with seeing the beautiful sights of Indian village. Jai Sri Ram, Jai Hanuman, Jai Bajrang Bali.